This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social, and I'm delighted to be joined by Sam Maxwell. Sam, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm all good, thanks. It's good to hear you doing well. It's obviously been a while since we've had time to catch up since our time in Birmingham. Just talking about these past few months and your progression to this point where you're fighting for a WBO European title.
Yeah, well, I've been training hard with my coach Danny. Another few months with him, so I'm improving all the time. And yeah, looking forward to putting a show on Saturday.
A lot of people always mention when I look across social media the fact that your age is what is making you have to push yourself a bit quicker than others. How do you feel your age is either benefiting or hindering your career in the sense that you do feel like you have to go a bit quicker than others?
Yeah, definitely feel that way. You know, I'm at my peak, reaching my peak now. So, you know, my talent-wise and training and how I've developed, I feel like I'm ready for the big fights and definitely being pushed on quick. And I think it's going to be my year this year to push on and be in the big fights.
You just mentioned this year being your year. Because of the development and the rapid pace in which you're going, by the end of the year, what type of titles or whereabouts do you see yourself being in amongst, if not the European, then the world scene?
Well, this fight on Saturday is for the WBO European title, and I know if I win that, I get a really good ranking with the WBO. I think it's top 12, somewhere top 15, top 12, something like that. So that's going to move me up the rankings massively and put me in a position to fight for big fights and meaningful fights. And by the end of the year, hopefully, could be put my name out there for the big titles. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Obviously, on Saturday night, you're facing Sabri Sadiri. Originally, he was going to fight Calvin Dotel. Just talk about why that fight had to be postponed.
I've heard he's had the flu, so he's had to pull out, and they've changed to Sadiri now. There's not much online about him. I've seen a few things. I've seen a few clips of him. But I'm a different opponent, but it's the same result. I'm just going to go in there, focus on me, and the best me beats the best him. So I just got to focus on being the best me.
I was going to say, obviously yourself and Nathan have both had changes of opponents this week. How much will that affect, your tactics and your game plan on fighting, not having to change your entire approach to what you would have been preparing for in camp?
It's something I've been used to over the years with being boxing as an amateur. In tournaments we'd only found out of the day we were fighting, and you'd have to do your research, and you might only have a few clips on them. So it's something I'm used to, and it just means I have to focus on myself rather than my opponent anyway, and that's all you can do.
You've mentioned you don't know much about Sadiri because there isn't a lot on him, but what have you seen of him?
He's boxed at a good level in the amateurs. He boxed for France, and he got to a national final, losing to the Olympian Ufain, who's I think he's a silver medalist. He won 2016. So I know he's boxed at high standard as an amateur, and then he's also unbeaten as a pro. I think he's 110, drew one, but not boxed at high level. Same as me. Like it looks like his records have just been everyone he's fought has a losing record kind of thing, similar to mine. So yeah, I'm confident. He's obviously knows how to box, and he's coming confident to take the fight on such late notice. He believes in himself. So yeah.
Are you feeling a pressure as well that we've just mentioned, the pace in which you're going with your career, that you maybe want to get the stoppages and you want to perform to them levels just to give yourself a bigger platform and announce your name more to the other fighters who maybe are ranked above you across the world?
Definitely, this is my first fight where I'm actually going to get a bit of exposure, and hopefully people are going to get a chance to see me and see what I'm about. So I want to perform, not really the stoppages, but I want to look really good. I want to look good on the television, so get people interested, wanting to watch more, want to find out more about me. So definitely that's a big incentive to box well, and the stoppage, if that comes, that'll be nice.
If you had to give a prediction for Saturday night, what would it be?
I'm going to say, late stoppage. Yeah.
Sam Maxwell, I appreciate your time. Thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
Cheers. Next one.